KODB Productions.
What are you, Dexter? Computer.
Computer. What it do, everybody? Highly Black and Flavored, episode 7. Here we go.
That's right.
My name's Kenneth Davis, the host with the most. Joined here with Jaquise Crockett and Mr. Davon Jacrispy DDS of Yo Kid Mama. Yo. Let's get it. All right, how y'all doing today? First of all, Jaquise, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I just dropped episode 1, or just the first part of the calisthenics challenge on KPODB Fitness, pretty much the beginning of our crazy journey we've had. So the first 30 days we just put up, and then I have about 5 more months of content that I'm just trying to edit down. So the first step is out. Everybody can see that. And then, well, I'll just keep regularly uploading everything up until this point where we're at now.
Oh, goodness gracious. So you just sitting on 5 months worth of content?
Over 800 videos, couple thousands of pictures, new camera with tons of videos and stuff on that too, in just a couple days as well. So
Holy shit.
making it.
That's good. Whew, man, that's a lot. Well, everyone, as y'all probably noticed, we took a small little hiatus. Of course, everybody got a full-time job here, or has 2 damn jobs. So, from time to time, we may get a little tired, and we say, hey, if we keep pushing back, sometimes it's best just to take a little break. But here, I am joined by a guest who we have been trying to request for quite some time. Mr. Davon Roberts. Go ahead, tell him who you are, what you do, what you got going on in these streets, man.
All right. How y'all doing? As the man himself said, I am Davon Roberts, otherwise known as Jacrispy DDS.
You a dentist?
No, I actually. Let me break into the origins of the name first.
Please do. We have time.
Yeah, have y'all ever heard of the show Impractical Jokers?
Yes.
So y'all know Sal's character Jacrispy, right?
Yeah.
We're off to a good start so far. So I don't remember which episode it was, but Sal officially killed off that character.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just like, I bet I kind of like the name Jacrispy. That's random. That's unique. Let me grab that real quick. But for me, it didn't feel like it was enough. So I'm like, what else can I add to it? Maybe I could put a last name on it. So I'm like, Jacrispy Anderson. I'm like, okay, but I still need that one little touch. And then I just randomly thought of DDS. I'm like, I'm not a dentist. I'm not striving to be a dentist. I just thought it was a nice touch.
just a nice touch.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll stick with it. Now, at this point, it's pretty much just been shortened to Jacrispy DDS, but still goofy, still unique. I'm still loving it.
You're probably wondering how we even got to highly black and flavored and not favored.
I'm definitely curious about the origins.
Yeah. So what ended up happening was originally we kind of put up some names, and our working name was the Do-Rag Connoisseurs. That's why you always see us on here with do-rags.
Oh, wait, hold on.
There you go. There we go. And then here goes Chris right here. And Chris in here right now.
Oh, we coming in?
Speak of him, he shall appear.
This is our residential artist right here. But yeah. So what ended up happening was we all said, hey, we should have that's our working name. We should all have a name that we all come down with. So I threw it out there. I said highly black and flavored, or highly black and favored. Then we got the artwork done, and it was a typo, and it said highly black and flavored. And then we were like, damn, bro, it's wrong. We got to get that changed. And then we were like, hold up. So Jabri called me. He was like, hey, so what we're gonna do about this? And honestly, we just all agreed to just say fuck it. That's gonna be our name. Highly Black and Flavored. And it's been a running joke because we fucked the name up until recently. We fucked the name up pretty much every single week.
Yeah. Every week.
In record time. Bro, what is he wearing? Demons? What is he wearing?
Vámonos.
Hey.
Okay, I'm like, that definitely looks like demons.
Oh
Yeah,
my
demon.
gosh.
Me and my demons chill. You hear me? No, I promise.
Oh my gosh. So, Mr. Chris Carter, this is our guest, Davon Roberts. Of course, I sent y'all the information on him, his rap sheet, his resume. Davon, this is 1/4 of the gang of the flavors. Mr. Chris Carter, our residential rapper, philosopher, and part-time comedian.
Yes,
He's here. He's
What's good, bro?
Goody, what's good? That's a hell of an introduction, nigga. I need you for my shows. That's a hell of an How y'all doing?
We great, bro. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Blessed. I see you rocking the Saints gear. Okay.
Oh yeah. You say it. You see, we were sitting here talking about. So we were doing an introduction. So you right on time. We was talking about how our name got like all fucked up, and we just ran with it.
Oh on God, like highly flavored. That shit. I like it though. I think it fits highly flavored.
We fuck it up literally every time we say it. Every time we say it. And I'm probably the worst.
I think highly flavored is mad cool. I can fuck with that. Hold on, I'm about to start my beat up ass car. 1 second.
Okay, that's the car. I don't know why I thought he was like trying to censor himself. I'm just like,
oh, that was him. I looked at my roommate like, yo, what is you watching?
Yo, that's fuck. That is fuck.
We need censors on this motherfucker though.
It would be funny. It would be funny.
I think the last censor we had, it wasn't like bleeps or anything. It was just a whole bunch of clips cut out, and it was like,
we do heavy edits,
bro.
We do heavy edits.
So funny.
There's a whole lot of stuff on here. We say that we're like, we can't let that get out. And it usually either it's names dropped or just something you really don't want to say and have come back on you, like dropping the other F word. Yeah, that's the other F-bomb. Can't use that one.
Nope.
Or like personal attacks, we usually cut those out, or just really personal stuff. There's some stories we told where we did a puberty bit. Bro, that bit has got to be like the most censored out of any bit we've done. Actually, it was so bad, my story was the only one that made it.
It was hilarious though how he cut it out. It was just a black screen. Yeah, we had to cut that part.
It was a black screen and just the words on it to explain what got taken out. And then it's like 5 minutes later, it's like, yeah, we had to take that part out too.
And then it just pops up somewhere later in someone's story, like the back end of it. And I think the worst part is it's actually up on my Twitch, the uncensored version. So if you go through that, you might see it. But
you might see some of it.
Check that out, because I'm like, that sounds like a Patreon thing right there.
Oh yeah, that's what we're moving toward after episode 10. I hadn't talked with them yet. We'll talk more about this later. But the plan was to kind of like take a hiatus just for like 2 or 3 weeks. We kind of already did that. But we don't get paid to do this, so we agree to take breaks whenever we feel like it. Only because it's like we're very busy young men. So, if we have to take that time, we'll take that time. But rolling into them things, I think Chris is probably still muted mostly. But
we're gonna segment of fucking with the cashier because I'm bored as fuck. No, I'm playing.
Oh my gosh. We're pushing into sports now. Obviously, we took a hiatus when the Lakers closed that thing out. And the person who thought that the Heat was actually going to win is not here, Mr. Jabri Singleton. He was the only one that seriously believed, hey, bro, I think the Heat are going to pull it through. And I was just like, this isn't going to age well.
He was
and
on
it had
coke.
not aged. He had to be on something, bro. They was
Yeah.
on a mission,
Yeah.
but
Yep. I
they
mean, they didn't
finally
get that
won.
sweep like we thought, but it wasn't too easy for the Heat to even stay in that game. So
It's,
Oh yeah,
it's like after the one game where LeBron just kind of like walked off the court, I'm like, so he finna give these niggas a good RDC world talking to in the locker room, and they finna come back wild. And it's
bro, I know y'all
exactly
seen that video about him.
oh yeah.
The big bodies.
Oh my God, the Miller High Life, not that. But
Beer?
it was great that they won, but the way they won, it was such a strong finish that I honestly don't even think like it was almost unnecessary how they finished them.
yeah.
Like it was a strong, like it wasn't even close.
Hey,
Just
it's
just
not
blow
over.
them out and finish.
Done.
But after missing a shot on a very crucial time during game 5, of course they were going to do that because they had to make up for last time. So congratulations, even though this is late as hell, congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I hope his family is doing all right. And hopefully the Lakers have brought honor to that franchise's name once again, because I ain't gonna lie, the Lakers were not the team to like for the last couple of years. They're
'Cause they
pretty
suck.
bad. Yeah, they suck really bad.
They were pretty much the butt of like any
Every
NBA joke.
yes, pretty much any and every joke. Like it was a team full of underdeveloped, unguided rookies, and then it kind of changed a little bit. They started pulling in the right talent. Pulling into the next thing, UFC 254.
Woo.
Defender.
Khabib Nurmagomedov fought Justin Gaethje. Oh, I was so excited for this shit. And he finishes Justin Gaethje, second round submission.
Yeah, it
And
was
soon
a rear
after,
naked choke or something.
it was like a, I think it was like it was a triangle. It was like a triangle choke. But
Right,
the way
it
he
was
did
like
it,
a minute 30 or something
he
like that.
was
Crazy in the
he
second
was
round.
in another submission, and then he changed levels and got into it, and it was like one of those off camera taps that they kind of saw from the side, like it was real subtle, like right on his shoulders, and that was that. And that's when my computer just decided to say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna cut out."
Oh damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
And bro, I'm telling you, it was round 2. It had just started, and they were still going. And by the time I got back to the fight, I saw Khabib on the ground crying, and I'm like, "Yo, did he just lose?" But
He
no,
was pretty much
he
doing a
won.
shout out in the prayer, man.
He was doing his prayer, and he was crying because he got it. It just all of that training, all everything that went into it after losing his father. Oh
Yeah.
man, I couldn't imagine. And now he can just let it out. He can just breathe and just. And what I didn't expect was what happened next. Just breathe and just go. What I didn't expect is for him to announce his retirement. But I wasn't like shocked.
How old is he?
He's like
Like
early 30s,
yeah, like 30, 33, something like that.
33.
Was that his first? Because he just won a championship, right?
Oh no, he's been the champion.
He defended it.
Yeah, he's defended it 3 times.
Oh, okay.
What is
He's
he?
20. He's 29 and 0.
I think he's like 29 and 0, 13 and 0 in the UFC octagon, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm trying to
Yep.
start getting UFC. Not because I never liked it. I never keep up with that shit.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm trying to keep up with the style bender because that motherfucker, he's doing it for all the anime niggas, bro. I gotta do it.
You just gotta find who works for you, and just either stick with that one fighter, or I would say play the video games. The video games are an excellent way to kind of learn who the fighters are, who the specialists in certain areas. That's how I got on to the UFC.
Yeah.
And it had always been around, and I knew who Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz and
Everybody know the Iceman.
I stopped fucking with the UFC game after my shorty beat me, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I was like, this ain't it, boss.
he said, this ain't it, boss.
Like Naruto, you feel me? Like I could fuck with her on anything else, but like when she beat me on that shit, I was done. Like I was
This
like,
is over. Like I don't even fuck with it.
I was hurt.
Don't tell me she hit you with the
bad,
button
too.
mash.
Like pinned and shit. She had been practicing all day while I was at work. I came home and she just fucking She pinned me on the ground and fucked my shit up, bro. It was a wrap.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it was a wrap.
wild.
Yeah, I was
Damn.
like, never again, bro.
Oh man. So do y'all think this is it for Khabib? Do y'all think, because his father was instrumental in helping guide his career?
I think he might pull a Jordan. I don't even know, dude, to be honest with you, but he might pull a Jordan.
Step away for a little while and then come back.
Yeah, I feel like people that like get into sports or like pretty much anything, they fall in love with it, and it's hard to give it up. So like they'll end up coming back type shit. Like look at like Brett Favre. That nigga retired like 12 times.
But Brett Favre was 57 years old when he decided to stop playing football for the first time.
Exaggerations.
Randy Couture was 69 years old when he won the UFC light heavyweight championship. These old ass, bro, we talked about this. They need to stop before they hurt themselves. Roy Jones Jr. was 98 years old when he decided to stop fighting. Why? And now he's talking about going in the ring again.
Yeah, he about to get ass beat bad.
I don't think so.
What?
Y'all must have forgot how cold Roy Jones Jr. was.
No,
that motherfucker.
No, I forget.
No, we know that nigga's fire, but
bro,
listen,
almost never
bro,
was fighting at his weight class.
Yeah, but getting in the ring with Mike Tyson is like,
that's still different.
This is Mike Tyson, who has not fought in 12 years.
Yeah, I know.
He's still there. He's a monster.
Yeah, I'm about to say mentally, like just them training videos.
Oh yeah.
Getting with Mike is like walking in the zoo and like, yo, let me hop in there with these gorillas.
Let me let me just hop in there.
Not even because of how he looks, because you see Mike Tyson gonna beat my ass now. I was talking about how strong you was, Mike. Chill.
So they're saying it's an exhibition fight.
Come through the damn camera. Boom.
With a no knockout clause, but with Mike Tyson, there's no such thing.
Yeah, he's gonna knock him clean the fuck out. Like,
bro, the last exhibition he was in, he like tore somebody up. That man, Mike Tyson, does not train for exhibitions. He trains to fucking fight.
That nigga trains
full out.
Assassin, bro. That nigga's the biggest assassin ever known to man, bro. He's too fucking big. I would never hop in the ring with him. I would never, bro. I would fuck his daughter and apologize, bro.
The only thing,
apologize like immediately.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, apologize.
You take that as a sign of weakness. You gonna apologize to him? Oh hell no.
I think the biggest issue coming forward with that fight is I'm concerned about Mike burning out.
No.
Because Mike, if you stay outside of Mike Tyson is only as effective as you are getting close to him. He's got that. He's a real. Like you get in that range, you stay center line. Oh, bro, it's over. Don't try to walk in front of Mike Tyson.
He's older now. He's probably changed his fighting style. Like just how, like Mayweather when that McGregor fight, he was more defensive. He might just be more defensive now and just ready for him to come in. When he come in, he's gonna whoop his ass.
It's a possibility, but the thing about it is, Roy Jones Jr. has always been that way. Like he just kind of picks him off from the outside and he just looks for it. Also, this man can still go. I don't care what nobody said. This man just retired 2 years ago. And honestly, that was too damn long. I don't know why he waited so long, but fighting, we're talking about a man who was conditioned to fight since he was like a vet, like 5 years old.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a nasty fight. It's gonna be cool.
I think it's gonna be nasty. And if somebody goes down, hey, it is what it is. But Mike Tyson has always been on his radar like his whole career. But by the time Roy Jones Jr. was dominant, Tyson was already out the door. He was already getting ready to, do other stuff in other places. Yeah. But if you watch some of Mike Tyson's fights that he lost, they're all, I say a good one to watch is him versus Evander Holyfield. And that's a great example of how if you stop him from getting inside of you and you just kind of pick him off from the outside, he's going to get tired. He's going to get tired. And with him I think he's had a lot of time to kind of go in a different direction with how he fights. we got to keep in context. Both of these guys, they're not gonna be the same as they were in their prime. So it could be shit. This fight could be completely boring for all we know. It could be a bust, but I'm eager to see it. I ain't gonna pay no money for it, but I'm gonna definitely illegally stream the hell out of it. That's definitely what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now.
Highlights on YouTube.
Yep. Y'all think I'll be watching those UFC fights legally? I watch UFC fight nights on ESPN Plus. Kids, do not think that I am illegally watching things on the internet, even though I totally just told you I do.
You definitely
One,
just
two,
did
three
that, but
movies.
it's all right.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna tell y'all what site I go to. I definitely won't do that. But pushing into
You're-
that,
Oh.
pushing
You already
pushing into
told
that.
him. I mean, might as well tell him where to find it at least.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna give them the ingredients to make the crack, but I ain't gonna tell them how to cook it. You got to take the spoon and do what you want with it. Dak Prescott, man. Dak Prescott. Y'all seen the way these Cowboys been playing. Y'all saw what happened to him today?
Yeah, they got blown out.
Oh, like a butthole. I'm telling you, because
That
bro,
was decent.
when I walked in and I saw, bro, my dad is a Cowboy fan till he dies. He'll sit and watch that game no matter what. Bro, he was putting together furniture for the cats
What?
while the game was on because the score was 3-22. He wasn't even paying attention.
Bro,
I called Steven and Steven was cleaning. He wasn't trying to pay no attention to that game. Goddamn.
They ain't got their QB earlier.
I mean, fuck. I'm an Eagles fan, so fuck the Cowboys. But we suck too. So whole division is trash. Like the whole division is ass, bro.
Somehow the Saints are managing to pull some games off.
I don't give a fuck. We gonna go to the playoffs. I don't care.
Yeah, make it. Y'all got to make it somehow.
We got a better chance than everybody else. Everybody else is super duty.
So how do y'all? Where do y'all think all of this is gonna go? Because Dak is franchise tag. That's a whole lot of damn money.
I mean, he's still gonna get his money regardless. For an athlete of his caliber, really, it's not unusual to see those type of injuries. It's gonna hurt him a bit, honestly.
He's never gonna be where he was at before. He'll still be great.
Exactly.
But a lot of the time when you get those type of injuries, if you're not careful, it'll become a recurring thing.
Yeah, if he wasn't really too crazy mobile, but now it's gonna hurt him a little more. So he has to be smarter, even smarter about how he trains that ankle back up, and then just his game. Really.
So he's basically been cut down to being like, I don't want to say a slow white quarterback, but like he's been cut down significantly. He's basically he can't go out, he can't run no more. Like,
I mean,
you have to continue to work within the pocket.
You think they're gonna get rid of Ezekiel? He's been playing like trash.
Bro, I don't know. He might be on a chopping block.
They just signed that big contract. Nobody's gonna want to take that.
That's why my dad was talking about it. He was like, I hate the fact that they're getting that money. Because when they get that money, two things can happen. Either they get real arrogant or something happens, they get hurt, and now.
I mean, Ezekiel, he's always been kind of arrogant. I think he's just not good anymore. Like,
yeah.
Running backs I'm not saying I'm not going to say he's not good because he still goes out there and produces. But what I'm saying is more so like, if you notice, running backs nowadays don't last as long as they used to.
Yeah. They have like a real bad half-life. Out of all offensive play types, running backs are the ones that have the shortest half-life.
I was gonna say the one that pretty much I would say that lasted the longest, like of our generation, would probably be Darren Sproles. But I'm not playing. I say Darren. Well, actually, I mean Darren Sproles did play for a while.
That man went out like a hero, bro. He did his time. He went to his teams, and then he just bowed out, bro.
Well, nothing's better than beast mode. My man stayed. He was playing like he was still balling, bro. My man's is still.
Shout out to the homie Mark Ingram. Mark
Yeah,
Ingram
Mark.
is second.
You see how he hit that? How he hit Drake in that video? My man still got it.
Skittle eating motherfucker.
He said, "Get the fuck off my block."
That shit was unnecessary. I was confused in the music video. I'm like, oh damn, who just hit him like that? Oh,
That
Bro,
shit
that was unnecessary reference. I don't think I like that.
that
But
shit was hilarious.
I hope Dak can make a good recovery because the Cowboys are hurting. They've suffered very embarrassing losses.
I don't love lose though. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
I love it.
Bro,
He revels every second of his pain.
bro, I hate the Cowboys. Plus, I never understood why people called them America's team, just because they're in Texas. America's team is getting their ass handed to them every night.
They getting gang banged with 6 diesel muscle-bound men.
There's something symbolic about America's team currently getting their asses whooped.
Especially in 2020.
You know?
Yeah,
It's kind of poetic in a way.
almost. I hate the fucking Cowboys. But hey, let's real fast, just real quick. Can we talk about that man, that quarterback for the Giants, Daniel Jones, busting his ass and giving us the game? Because after he fell, all momentum went straight to us.
just fell down, bro.
Bro, I know that hurt. Oh, look, listen.
it was
I was
like 80 yards or some shit out and just busted shit.
He was running. Oh, fuck. All right, we're going to lose to the Giants. That nigga fell. I was like, oh, yeah, we got a chance. It's over. That nigga sucks. Who runs 80 yards and then busts their ass?
Bro,
Had his ass or something.
That's like running like a record-breaking 400-meter dash, and then you just like trip on a pebble or some shit, like
I'm right.
or your head explodes.
Your head explode. The fuck? Okay. I was with you with the pebble.
Oh, that's some OD shit.
Or you just walk off the track and say, I gotta go pee right before, like inches before the finish line. Like, who does that?
Having to go to the bathroom is what made me go faster.
Shit. Bro, I don't even remember.
I don't want you to beat that record.
When the gun goes off, like I don't really remember any of that. I don't remember taking off in almost any race.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a record. I was gonna say, well, don't be Daniel Jones in that situation because you're dead.
Shit. You're dead. I ran into somebody on the track before.
Probably their fault.
Yeah, because they were listening to music and I was coming out the blocks.
Oh yeah.
And I was it was like the first 50 meters.
Oh yeah, there's no slowing down. It's all speeding up from there.
Yeah.
I got placed 3 years in a row at the Hershey track meet. I'm a fucking champ, cuz.
Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. We're pushing into the most important part of this this podcast, this particular episode today. And the reason why we even decided to all come together like Voltron, Mr. Davon Roberts. Man, I just want to tell you, it caught my eye. I was like, we need to get this brother right here on this podcast right here. We need to get some guests that are doing things out in the podcast and the YouTube sphere. And it's good to have you here. But first, I want to ask you, how did it feel getting your first 1,000 views on a video, or just going to a small kind of viral state? And what are the origins of Yo Kid Mama, and how did that come together? And I hope Justin is watching this, because I totally got you as a guest just to stun on that motherfucker and tell him you better get y'all goddamn podcast up right now. I hope they see this. Malo, best of luck to y'all, because I'm gonna be a guest and y'all gonna be a guest too. But go ahead, tell us about how did all of that come together for yourself?
You funny as hell, bro. There's a lot to unpack right there. All right. First off, Justin, I really hope your bitch ass is watching. I'll hit you up when I get off and be like, did you watch it? And I bet he'd be like, no, bro, I forgot. I was Ubering or something like that.
Well, I was going to my girlfriend's house.
Right. I was eating butt, man. My bad.
You just out here eating butt, huh?
Oh yeah, he a proud booty. No.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I ain't gonna shame the man. He gotta keep his head up. Go ahead.
Ain't no shame, but it's the fact that it's Justin. It's like, well, I kind of got a shame.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna see this and he's gonna wait till Khalil and all of them fucking see it. Oh, they're gonna this is gonna be the thing that they refer to forever. But go ahead, tell us about take the floor.
Now, I go ahead and kick it off with, the origins of Yo Kid Mama. Back in high school, I think I was around maybe like 14, 15. It was just, like me, it was Justin, there was a couple of our other friends just in our advisory classes.
Mhm.
And, we're just messing around, telling jokes, things like that. And then me and Justin just keep saying, hey, we should start recording some of this, maybe do like some YouTube videos. It took us a while to get into it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was one of those things. It was like, yeah, we keep saying this.
We keep saying it.
Yep, we keep saying this. And then one day I was just like, all right, fuck it. Let's shoot something. Even if we don't like it, let's shoot it so we can finally say we got something at least. The origins of the name is pretty dumb, but it makes sense. Like when it in context of like me.
Mm-hmm.
So like at the time, as well as kind of now, like when friends are talking shit, like every now and then I'll say like, depending on who it is, like yo mama's son or yo mama's daughter. Then I love it when I say it to somebody for the first time, and it takes a while for them gears to turn, and they be like, "Well, you talking about me? Fuck you."
Goodness gracious.
So I'm thinking, okay, I'll say that a lot. Let's try that for a YouTube name. Let's try like Yo Mama Kid, because I wanted it to be like specific, gender based. I want it to be real neutral. But when I tried entering that in, YouTube kept saying no because it was already taken. Because if y'all remember that old MTV show Yo Mama with Will Valderrama.
Oh,
it lasted all but 30 seconds.
Yup. Unfortunately, it's all over YouTube when you type in Yo Mama Kid.
Oh my gosh.
So
Or Yo Yo Ma.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yo Yo Ma. So then I'm like, okay, placeholder. How about we just, flip the kid into mama, Yo Kid Mama. It sound goofy. This will be a nice little placeholder. We're not going to, stick with this for too long. 10 years later, here we go.
10 years later, here y'all are, grown men sitting around with jobs and dreams, and y'all just sitting here holding your dicks. There you go.
I didn't think it was gonna go.
Definitely what my people think I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's like, so what's your plan with this? Like, what are you trying to do? I'm like, make money.
Yes.
Enjoy what I do.
Yep. That's the aim. And when I say holding your dick, I don't mean y'all are just fucking off. I mean y'all done enough to where y'all can go off and just do the things that you want to in life and continue to be creative and do projects. And you don't even have to work as hard because y'all already got past that first step. It's like all of this right here, even though it's kind of like a Zoom meeting, it took a lot of coordination to even come together to have some sort of product. And we're still moving. But in your situation, that's something y'all started off before we had all of these conference calls, and the technology wasn't even as advanced, but y'all had edits and y'all were breaking things apart, and y'all had music in the background, and in your later videos you even had costumes, and the editing got better. So you see things progress. And just now you're moving into your personal projects, and your personal projects reflect the growth and the quality over the years.
Like, most definitely. Like, thank you. Like, it's good to hear that, because like I know personally that, yeah, with every project I'm striving to get a little better. I'm striving to make it just a notch better than the project before. But it's just the artist mentality where it's like, everything I create is shit.
Bro, we're artists. We're sensitive about our shit.
Yeah.
Chris, Chris, how do you when you hear a song, you're like, and somebody say, "Oh, this shit is fire," and you're like, I don't like the way this is mixed. I don't like
Only
this part right here.
I say only recently, with this project that I'm working on now, I feel really confident in it. And watch, everybody's gonna think it's super trash. It's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the opposite. Like usually I'm like, man, this is trash, and everybody's like, oh, this shit is dope, bro. Watch, I'm gonna drop this shit, and everybody gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga thinking, bro?
Yeah, bro, you just gotta, and this is,
So,
you just gotta put together your best work and
yeah,
just put it out into the world. Because once you put it out into the world, it's not yours anymore. That's
at
why
all.
you do your best work beforehand and just let it go. And
Yeah.
that's has always been my problem, especially when it comes to my poetry, my physical, like my visual art, and even doing work like this, is being comfortable enough to say, hey, let's stop. Stop, continue to work on it. Bring it to a grand stop and let it out there. Let the world have it. Because I can definitely tell you, with myself being someone who absolutely loves and adore, I'm a big film geek, bigger movie geek in general. But what are your inspirations, Davon? What inspired you to become an independent filmmaker?
Um, it's been a long road to independent filmmaker. I know originally I just wanted to make, something funny, something stupid, that I can put online and my friends we can come back years down the line, come look at it, and just, even if we don't laugh at it and we don't think it's funny, we'll at least have, fond memories of this project that we created.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
originally just like YouTuber was my main focus. I don't know if y'all know the channel Reckless Tortuga.
Mm-mm.
I've heard the name.
Tuga, like Spanish turtle.
Probably
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
probably the origin of
right
that
on the money with that.
name.
It's because I took Spanish like crazy. I know I should.
Yeah, I remember we were in the same class.
What Spanish class did we take? What, like 3?
Yeah, it's 2 or 3.
No, I took 3 and 4. It was 3 because I fell asleep in class and that teacher made me stand up in the middle of the room and I still went right back to sleep.
Oh my God. Oh.
Our Spanish teacher hated me. Bad, bro. All of them. I say almost every Spanish teacher and every biology teacher I've had has hated me completely. I can't help it,
Probably
bro.
every teacher is, because I remember you were a very different child. A very different type of child. You were definitely, see, if it wasn't other people trying to kill you because you were fucking with their girlfriends, I clearly remember that part. The teachers didn't like you.
No.
And I just, I don't know what
It
it
all
was.
comes down to I get more bitches than those niggas. No, I'm playing.
Oh my gosh.
No, I mean it was more so I'm not interested in school. Like I never have been, like ever. So I was always extremely distracted. Always people laugh and shit. But I'm
Oh
not a
yeah.
comedian. I'm a trash comedian. That's the crazy shit about it. Like I can't make funny content. I tried, bro. I did. It didn't work.
Yeah. I think the best thing you can do is work on your comedic timing. A lot of people say I'm funny, but that's really just, that's what comes off of my head. Pause. That's 10 push-ups right there. But Davon, tell me, how did everything come together for your YouTube series delivery? Because I saw the episodes, I saw the trailer, then I saw that pilot you did, and then I believe the second episode. How was the entire experience of putting together little short films, or putting together little short films to make essentially what is a serialized series? How did you go about this process? And more importantly, I don't mean to be up in your business, but how did you budget this? How did this work? Do you know somebody with at the Screen Actors Guild or some shit?
Oh, bro. Oh God.
Did you hire illegal aliens as the the film crew? How did this work out?
Now just it's technically it's still working. I ain't put out the season finale yet, so that's
Oh man.
still a whole nother process that's getting complete.
Oh yeah.
I definitely could say I've tackled this project a lot differently than I've tackled like a lot of our YouTube videos in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Because typically what we usually do is we come up with either a joke or an idea, and then we just make the sketch around that. Oftentimes we don't even write a script out. We just, okay, we know where we want to go. So let's improv it to this point. Then let's figure out some sort of ending, improv it to that point, and then boom, just like cut out little bits and pieces that don't work, and we got a sketch.
So y'all have like are you familiar with Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I am. I've never seen an episode, but I'm familiar with it.
That's kind of the structure of how they do it. I would check it out. It's one of the best comedy series like ever made. You can watch this and like it's just imagine a show where a person who is successful has no self-awareness. Like whatever they want to say that's on their mind, they say it. And sometimes it gets them in trouble. It gets them put in really shitty situations that they don't want to pull themselves out of. That is Curb Your Enthusiasm. But if you take an approach like that, how hard is it? First of all, how experienced are the actors that you're working with, and how hard was it trying to get the casting put in place?
For delivery itself,
Mm-hmm.
the casting, looking back on it now, wasn't as difficult as I originally thought it was,
Mm-hmm.
or thought it was gonna be. Pretty much every actor in it is, professional to an extent. Like they've put a year or a couple years at least into the business. They have a resume, headshot, the quintessential things you need to pretty much be an actor. What I did with that was I just put out a casting notice on a couple different Facebook groups, because I'm in a couple different ones that deal with casting calls in Chicago, other ones that are just primarily for filmmakers, so directors, editors, cinematographers, another one for like primarily theater and things like that. Just I wanted to put it out there, see if people would bite. And the one thing I've definitely learned about doing this project is that there are a lot of hungry actors.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to put paid. I've learned this moving forward. I'm like, some people are okay not being paid, and I can be okay with not paying them.
Well, there's also those people that actually just want to be a part of what you're doing.
They want that opportunity and exposure.
True.
Yeah, I've got my engineer. He's got a studio in his crib, like a real studio. Like I can't express this enough. This nigga's studio is wild, bro. Like I thought I was at Dr. Dre's house, nigga. Like that shit was. He lets me record there for free. You know what I'm saying? Just because some people see what you're doing and they can believe in that. It gives people, something to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? It gives them that next. Sometimes it helps them get to their next step too. You know what I'm saying? So like you're helping them out, you don't even know it.
Right.
You're giving them more experience with acting. You're giving them different scenarios that they may not have tried out yet. You know what I mean? So that's what has been fortunate for me. And I'm sure that's probably the same thing for you. A lot of those actors probably just fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They see what you're doing. They see you bringing interviews. They're like, all right, cool. We're going to fuck with this dude. We're going to go to the top together. You know
they see the vision.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I love that you brought up just putting out something new. Because like the thing I see really often, like Facebook and shit, definitely in the mainstream, is a lot of the same movies, especially when it comes to Black people or POCs. I'm not gonna lump Black people and POCs together.
They're not the same thing. Thank you.
It's completely separate things.
Yep.
But I tend to see in this like the exact same stuff. Like it's always drama or struggle or some sort of hardship. And I'm like, that it happens. And I'm like, it has happened, it is happening. And I get that. But sometimes mugs just want to laugh. Like sometimes people want to
At
see
slave movies?
slave movies. Well, I feel like they're getting a nice little resurgence. I feel like I've seen so many different trailers and variations of slave movies in the past couple months.
From the creators of Superbad. Get over here, nigga. Whoosh. Oh. Oh, that was completely inappropriate. Please don't cancel me. My ancestors are looking at me in shame. Oh my God.
It is a super bad.
I feel like the ancestors are mad because you got the creators of Superbad. It's like that's where we draw the line. The rest of it, okay.
From the executive producers of Big Mama's House too.
Oh no.
You did not go there. Oh my God.
Oh my God. See, we're missing a cast member, so I have to make up in my own obnoxiousness. We have to, because Jabri is like out there. He's not the crazy. No, Chris is actually the crazy one. I just say shit that you really just don't expect.
Wait till I get these O's in my mouth, bro. I'm gonna be smiling like this all the time.
Are you gonna have them veneers?
Yeah. I'm get these goals. I'm telling you, I'm about to be icy.
Yo, get the Steve Harvey joints, bro.
I haven't seen those, so they must be fucking hilarious looking. They look bad.
Have you never seen Steve Harvey's crazy ass looking teeth?
No.
Wow.
What? I mean, I ain't never seen it in the show, but I seen his teeth in memes
Ooh.
on Facebook.
Bro, his teeth are like their own character. Like they've got his teeth have fucking car insurance and a mortgage.
And a mortgage.
Yes. His teeth are like independent. His teeth have a residency in Vegas.
No, you know whose shit I seen the other day? I was laughing at Young Thug's teeth before he got them fixed. Them shit's was bad.
Have you seen
what?
Have you seen Lucci's teeth?
Huh?
You seen Lucci's teeth?
Is that the nigga whose teeth were like rotted and shit? Like bad?
Bro, if you look up a picture of what is it, YFN Lucci, his teeth, bro, it looked like somebody just took a brick, taped it to their hand
right now,
and repeatedly bashed his face for 30 hours straight.
I typed in YFN Lucci YFN, and the first thing that popped up was YFN Lucci teeth.
Hey, that's what I'm typing in right now.
Yo, they're talking about this. We gotta see this.
His teeth look like he used to bite people when he was a kid.
Oh God, he used to bite people. He was a badass kid.
Woo!
Oh God damn. How, bro.
Yo, this man been chewing on rocks.
Bro, he got the Batman symbol in between his teeth.
Yo.
Yo.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Niggas spend all this money on jewelry and fucking grills, and they teeth be looking like shit. Bro, first, everybody knows as soon as you make it, you fix your fucking teeth. Nigga.
You get a bag and fix your teeth. Cardi said it right.
That's like the first thing you do. Like, niggas be like, I'm gonna go buy a car. No, nigga, you need to go get your fucking teeth fixed.
Oh, wow.
You signs at me. I thought you was a blood when you walked in.
Oh my gosh. So Devon, let me ask you this. What does your writing process look like? First of all, are you the writer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Written
all that
written by, created. You doing you got the Tyler Perry package.
Pretty much.
Except your wigs are probably better. Hey,
you throwing hella shots today, kid. I'm feeling it.
Look, I'm with the smoke today. I'm in my new house. I've been singing Ari Lennox all day. Running errands.
Tyler Perry gonna run up, beat your ass.
Get the new car tomorrow. Woo.
He gonna beat your ass and he gonna be talking like Medea. It's gonna be confusing as fuck.
Nah, he gonna pull up on me as Alex Cross. That's a comedy.
He gonna pull up on you like Alex Cross, then he gonna bust out the wig.
If Morgan Freeman as Alex Cross popped up on me, I'd say yes, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and do what you say now.
I'll beat Morgan ass. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing.
Shit, it's the voice of God. You gotta slow down now.
Wow.
Hey, I'm about to say, as long as the voice good, you could beat his ass.
Hey,
I
try
love no cap. I love Morgan Freeman. He's that bro. What he did on 21 Savage album, I was lit.
if James Earl Jones told you to shut the fuck up, would you do it?
No,
Yeah.
because I'm not fuck up at all for anybody. So
I'm going to shut the fuck up. If
All
James
right.
Earl Jones told me to shut that's the
Darth
voice
Vader
of Darth
told me to
Vader
shut up?
told me to shut the fuck up.
Mufasa.
Yes, Mufasa, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care if God Himself told me to shut the fuck up.
He gonna sit you down with a Nintendo DS from the freaking heavens.
And not the light one or the DSi or any of the variants. No, the original one that's like just dropped like a.
Remote in your shit.
It's gonna start raining original
that's the one-
Nintendo DSs and just
That's the one.
straight on his house.
That's literally the one my brother used, the original one. It was like 2008, 2007 or some shit. I remember that year because the Carter 3 had just came out. He busted my head.
He threw a brick at you.
Yeah, the shit was he didn't throw it at me. He put that shit in the pillowcase. He smacked the shit out of me. It was worse. He got it bad though.
So let me pull through and ask this. So Davon, your writing process, what does that look like? So you said it's mostly improv, but do you have to commit anything to paper, or what does your creative process at least look like?
For delivery, it was a little different because it's like the show is outrageous, and of course, a lot of it is fiction. I just made it up, but a lot of it is actually just a heightened retelling of when I was working at. I ain't gonna say where I was working at, but I was a delivery driver for a sandwich shop.
I remember that. I used to skateboard.
Oh yeah,
yes, that's around the time we met.
Yeah, because I took that weekend off so that way I could head on down to Western, and that's when we first met. I remember.
Yep. We'll avoid names for that. Nah, fuck it. We ain't talking shit. You can say whatever names, but for the betterment of that situation, we should probably avoid names.
Was it Drex?
You said what?
Was it Drex?
Mm-mm.
I didn't even know they had delivery. I missed that shit though. That's the only thing I missed from up there is Drex. My bad though.
Yep. But I hope everything works out well for the rest of your series, and you come to the point where you can take the same energy that you put into delivery and you can springboard onto bigger projects. And continue to, don't burn yourself out now. Continue to do what you got to do to keep your creative process flowing, even if you have to take a break from that and transition it into something else. Who knows? You may be inspired to start something completely different, because everything runs its course. So y'all go check out Delivery on YouTube, and we're gonna push our head into the next time. Mr. Chris Carter. Mr. Chris Carter, aka government name. I ain't gonna say your government name. You know I ain't gonna put you out there like that, man. What's going on? First of all, with this new EP and that website, tell them what's up. Give us a little inside world exclusive peek into the world of Mr. Chris Carter.
Right now, just working hella hard. Obviously, I'm still working this bullshit that's 9 to 5. But after that, we going to the studio a lot more, obviously, since, he's been hooking me up with the deals. Just been nonstop working. It's crazy because that song the little snippet I posted today that I'm going to drop on Halloween, that's also going to be on the project. I made that like in 20, 30 minutes on my toilet. That shit, bro, but
shit happens like that.
It happens like that.
My last EP, I put that whole thing together on my toilet, and I don't know what it is, but my toilet is magic. When I get rich and move, I'm gonna take the toilet out. It's coming with me because that motherfucker, bro.
So you just sit on it. So are your bowels okay?
Toilet in the bathroom. It's gonna be a big open space. The toilet just in the middle of the room. He's gonna sit on that drain and think.
Bro, this man will get his bathroom renovated.
Listen, I'm shitting on these rappers. You hear me? In real life and in fake life. But listen, so look, I mean, it's not like I'm just sitting there like taking a shit. I'm just like, for the most part, sometimes I'll be going to take a shower, and I'll play some music, I'll hear a beat, and I'll be like,
I'll just be in there.
Yeah, like I'll just sit down on the toilet and just start writing. And that's what happened in this case. I was about to go to the studio in a couple hours, and I was like, bro, like I was stressing because I was like, damn, like I don't really have anything to drop. The thing that I wanted to drop was kind of weak. It was in the vault. And I was like, bro, I need to I gotta make some hot shit and drop that before I drop this EP.
You're
And
also
it was
married, so
yeah,
I can understand why you're in the bathroom. You're married with 2 kids, so
yeah.
I can understand why you're hiding in the that. Oh, you're not just you're hiding.
Yeah. I mean, no, I mean, like I ain't gonna lie to you, for the most part, like all, because I've only been rapping for like probably like a year and like 4 or 5 months now. So at the beginning, it was the summertime when I started. I would write in my car, mostly because it was hard for me to write in front of people. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, now I kind of still have that problem. I don't like. I can freestyle. We can rap all day, but I can't sit there and write a song in front of like 12 people, 3 people. Like, I need everybody to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like,
part of the
focus.
creative process.
Yeah, so I can really get in my zone. You know, you see me, I got my Millers. I got my Millers, roll up a Bleezy, probably smoke a black, you know, whatever. And that usually gets me in my zone. And I always start off with, you know, a couple little freestyles, whatever beats. But like I said, this time was different. I just ended up being in my bathroom and that beat came on. And after
And
that,
you just went at it.
yeah, that motherfucker was like this EP is gonna be fire, mostly because it's just about my progress, not just in music, but as a person. In the past year, I changed a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You
you
know,
grow.
it be wild as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the things that I used to. Um, you know, I took a year of sobriety. I was cooling, back at it, obviously, but not as heavy as it was. So this project is all about maturing as a man and just you know, progress. Just that's like the most important thing to me right now. Because I remember, like, I was a couple weeks ago, I was sitting there, I was tripping off these numbers that I got on one of my snippets. I was like, damn, bro, it's only got like 200, 300 views. But I remember last year around this time, like 3 likes, 2 views, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
like, yeah, like I had like 500 followers. Like, I'm almost at 3K now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be like, I had to look at myself and be like, yo, this is progress, nigga. Like, I should be grateful because, you know, people don't listen to, a lot of people don't get heard. You know what I'm saying? So even the fact that people are listening to me and like Cuz said, you know, I can look back on this one day and be like, shit, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made this.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and then like another thing, like I said, that goes on in progress is like versatility. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show people I can do a lot more things. So there's gonna be some singing on this motherfucker, but it's gonna be
Via
hard though.
you or somebody else?
No, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. I'm on
Oh
some shit.
Lord. I'm
Don't,
I'm ready. I'm ready
I
for
want
it.
to hear.
I'm ready
no,
for it.
after we
Auto
get done with,
tone, auto tune or no auto tune?
Yup.
don't. Oh, he tried to play me. I don't need no auto tune.
You gonna do the Dirk or
Yeah,
you
okay,
just gonna go for the vocals, bro?
I mean, on one of the songs I didn't use any auto tune. The other one I did, mostly because it was just a little bit higher, and I'm not Frank Ocean. Uh, as much as I want to be, like when I'm in my shower, I sounds like it, but it's not it. When I get to the studio, it's a completely different thing. Nigga, I need to take my toilet and my shower to the studio
Into
with
the
me.
studio.
I was about to say, you just got to bring the mic into the bathroom with you. It's like,
Yeah.
bet.
Just sit there and shock the fuck out of myself.
And
A
just
couple
catch
of
the vocals, all the
yeah,
raw vocals.
if it wasn't so bouncy, you could really do that in the bathroom for real. If it wasn't so much fucking bounce, but yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. So RG Cheese, it's coming out on my birthday, November 12th. That's when I'm gonna drop it. I got a show on my birthday also, so you know we're gonna get turned the fuck up. We're gonna get lit. I'm gonna have my nigga drive me because I'm definitely not gonna be able to drive at the end of the night.
Oh, it's gonna be over with.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Bet.
Well, we'll be looking forward to that. We definitely will. So, with all this hard work that everybody's putting in, we got young filmmakers, young professionals, musical artists. How do all of you avoid burnout in 2020? Jaquise, I'm gonna start with you since the government is beating you with 2 fists and a fucking bullwhip right now.
Damn.
Oh, don't worry, they're doing the same to me too.
Yeah, I understand. But how I prevent myself from burnout is if it doesn't come naturally to me, I try not to focus too hard on it. Because, you know, if you're, say if I'm creating a song or something or beat and there's just one part that's like kicking my ass. I know better than to just obsess about it because this is gonna drive me wild. It's gonna make my gears turn all day. So, I'll step back and, I'll call it my brother, or I'll play a game or something. I'll relax, unwind, let my mind reset. So when it's reset, I come back into it. I have the idea completed, or I have a better idea just waiting for it. And, it keeps me on that path. And then having like-minded individuals and open-minded people around you, it allows more ideas to flow because, they can help out or anything. Just the other day in my producer group, people are like, how do you get past beat block or anything like this? And it's like, just take a step back, relax sometimes, go look at something else, really just listen to something else. Maybe you're just trying too hard. You just got to relax a bit more. So I try not to stress too much.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Mr. Chris Carter, especially you having a family, having a young family, uh, 2 young children, and a wife. How do you avoid burnout?
Um, I don't, because you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, so you just take it head on.
yeah, because you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I work a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And I do labor work. You know what I'm saying? I do maintenance, so I'm doing shit all day, lifting fridges. What we do? If I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? You're tired, bro. I do fight it sometimes to stay up and write something extra if I'm feeling it, but I'm not gonna force myself into some shit that I'm not feeling because nothing good is gonna come out of that. I feel like that's kind of like a misconception. A lot of people are always asking, how can you beat writer's block? You can't.
You can't.
You
Just
just
gotta.
can't.
You have to do something. You have to move away from what you're doing, and you gotta
Mm,
find that spark. You gotta find that inspiration somewhere else.
exactly. Because there will be times, bro, like I'll make a good song and then I won't be able to write anything for like 2-3 weeks. But it frustrates me. It hurts because it's what I love to do, but there's nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying? Besides try to find a way to relax myself. Because if you keep thinking about it, if you even think about the fact that you're in writer's block, it's already got your ass.
Right.
You
And
know
it's
what I'm saying?
the
Like,
fact.
dude,
It's the fact that
yeah.
you don't have. It's just you. Of course, you have people that can help you with the
Mm-hmm.
production. You got a sound engineer. You can get all that stuff together. You can mix. You can put all the songs together. But from the impression that I get, it is you behind those rhymes. It is you behind those rhymes. That is
Oh, yeah,
your
facts.
work. That's
He
your
goes right.
pen. That's from the dome. That's from the dome. And it you can't replicate. Of course, some people, if you have someone that's as good as they might be able to chime in and help you out, but you don't have access to that. And sometimes your interest just it goes in other places. And it'll happen. Devon, bro, how do you stop from losing your goddamn mind in the windy city? From going crazy, stir crazy from all the work you got to put in.
I mean, it's funny because my process is like a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. If it's like really beating me up, I take a step back. I take a day. I might jump on to another project. Uh, I know I've like started trying to like pick out days of the week where I'm like, okay, this day I'm not gonna like sit in front of my computer and do anything. I might, write a sketch. Write a sketch. I might write a script. I might. Hell, I got some beat making apps on my phone. So every now and then I might sit around and mess with a beat that I might throw in delivery. But I know like one of my main things is just improving my workflow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like especially when it comes to the editing, because I'm like, there's always different shortcuts and different tricks to help you get to where you need to get a lot sooner. So I mean, if I'm just like laying in bed or something, I don't feel like getting up, I don't want to edit, I'll watch a couple videos. I'm like, okay, so how can I do this effect? Or like what steps can I do to like try this out? Like, so at least I have this knowledge in my head for when I do, get up and hop into it. It's a little easier, a little manageable, and I want to do it for a little bit longer, and I won't just get tired and burn out.
Oh yeah.
No,
Cause it's
because what I also is by getting that mode, I just been watching, other greats, or I don't mean to say other greats. I'm not saying I'm great, but you know what I mean. I just watch the greats to see what they're doing, and like I watch a fucking shit ton of J. Cole. Kendrick. Meek Mill's been inspiring the fuck out of me lately. It's crazy. But that's pretty much what I do when I'm down bad, because they always seem to spark creativity for me. Watching those niggas, like, because they really did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cole's got a way with words.
Yeah, in a way, because it's
he'll
crazy.
push you into doing something at the hardest of times.
Well, it's crazy because, like I said, if you listen to Cole and you listen to Kendrick has way more bars. You know what I'm saying? Like J. Cole's got some bars, but it's a little bit more simpler than Kendrick shit is, and it's not as entertaining.
I think J. Cole's a better orator. So, like, just sitting down listening to him talk, just about life and about what's going on, he's better at that. But I think Kendrick's he's better at putting more emotion and complex ideas to music. Like, motherfuckers sleep on To Pimp a Butterfly. They sleep on Damn.
Oh,
and it's just like, do you know how much on a songwriting level and on a thematic level, do you know how much is going on both of those albums? And motherfuckers was just like, oh, this is too preachy. I don't like all this conscious stuff. And now it's like I wouldn't even say it's an underrated hit. It's actually highly regarded amongst a lot of people. But when it first came out, it didn't get that same type of love because everybody thought they were going to get Good Kid, Mad City again. And that was just one story that he was telling.
But that's the crazy thing is like Good Kid, Mad City was obviously an amazing album. But when The Pimp a Butterfly came out, it was a different type of amazing. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, he had a whole interview on there with Pac. That's crazy.
And I didn't realize that until later
how
down
much
the
a dollar
line. Yeah.
Yeah, How Much a Dollar Cost is probably one of his best
That's
songs.
That's my favorite song on and I say that shit all the time. Bro, and we're going to speak on that
How Much
right
a Dollar
quick.
Cost was crazy.
Like, and get Ron Isley on the beat, bro. Out of all people, he had George Clinton on there. Whew, that's the first time I heard Rhapsody on that album. But looking at that song, you ask yourself, I say that a lot, and that's something I've internalized is how much does a dollar cost? And just thinking about what that means. What are you going to give just to get money? And that's a part of burnout that'll deceive you, is chasing money. You'll do everything to chase your means. And when you do that, you don't look at how much of a weight is on your back. And when you do that, you're not asking yourself, how much does a dollar really cost? Sometimes it'll cost you a lot.
The stage that we are, because right now we're not worried about bread because we're not making any bread off this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're making bread off this shit, but it's like really minimal. Like, I'm making like probably like $200 every couple months. Right. So it's like it's amazing, but you know what I'm saying, that we get to be in this stage. We need to enjoy it while we can, because when we're bigger, it's gonna be ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be, oh, let me get this bread. Let me like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me get this. Hey, let me get that guest spot. When can I go on?
Oh yeah, like, or just like, you know, or just even, I mean, I don't, not as much as in you guys' field, but like with music, it's like you're supposed to uphold this image, which is something that I'm gonna change that, because I'm not a big jewelry motherfucker. I'm not super into cars. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be riding around in a Honda Civic. Obviously, if I have bread for a Lambo,
to the day you die.
If I can afford a Lambo, I'll get one. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can afford it twice, but that's not like my first cop. Like, I'm not gonna run to the jewelry store and get a chain. Like, that's not me. I do want to watch. Obviously, I fuck with watches heavy. I want to watch, but those aren't important things. Like, I want to be rich forever. I ain't trying to be fucking rich for a year and then broke in like less than that, because that shit goes so fast. How many niggas you seen in a game right now that are capping about how much bread they got?
Awesome.
You know,
gold-plated toilets and shit.
Bro, it's not okay. So, like, for instance, like a lot of I'm not gonna say any names, but I've talked to a couple of high-end celebrities lately, right? And they're all doing these mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? There's only 2 celebrities that I've talked to that haven't been on that type of time, that have actually been like, oh, you know, they reached out, let me know, whatever, and kept it pushing. But This nigga hit me up, bro. It was like, yo, this is fire. Like $500. You want to hop on this mixtape? Then another rapper said the same thing, and then another rapper said the same thing, and I was like, yo, these niggas is going broke. Because I'm only saying that because they're trying. At this point, they're trying to scam artists because the mixtapes are you don't get any type of publicity from. So you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But I got to talk to DC on Fly the other day, bro.
Really?
Oh shit.
That nigga, bro, he was like,
Fuck
you mean? Yeah, that nigga, he hit me up. He was like, I peeped your shit and left the fire emoji. That was the end of the conversation. Like, we didn't get to have a full conversation after that. But that was enough for me. You feel me? Like, that's the type of celebrities I could fuck with. Like, I've had 2 of those, but everybody else has been on some bullshit, bro.
Oh yeah.
These niggas is going broke. Like,
They'll sleep now, and they'll be in that rut and just trying to get on, and they'll think when they put some dollars behind it, that's when it's gonna move. But sometimes it's not the case. It's just about being at the right place at the right time with the right attitude and work ethic. That's a lot of time. That's what it comes down to.
That attitude is a big portion of it too, for real.
Facts.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of like really talented people who have fucked up great situations because their attitude was more or less stank.
Well, I mean, there's that too, and then people got to understand they got to play their roles, man. Like,
oh yeah, play chess, not checkers, bro.
Drew, don't fight the game.
Yeah, don't play Chinese checkers or Mancala either.
I think the biggest thing, everybody's trying to get like super rich off that shit. Everybody's trying to get rich off everything they're doing, and it's like 9 times there's like a 0.1% that you're gonna. Very rarely do people get rich in whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? Like very rarely. So I think they should make more goals as to for the people that they're trying to entertain, and then also to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, basically, if you want to make money off what you love to do, you need to learn how to eat off that shit, but not get greedy. You know what I'm saying? You can't get greedy with it though, and that's like a lot of people's problem. I feel like
they bite off more than they can chew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which happens all the time. It happens.
Yeah. Pulling into the last topic, let's take the time to look at Black people's love for anime and manga. So how has this phenomenon come about? I don't even
fucking know, bro.
How prevalent? Yeah, it's something to think about. Like, how did this happen? And I have a small explanation, because we're a part of like the first generation, like the first or second generation. No, the first generation.
No, my grandpa is like, I mean, I don't know if y'all, I guess that's kind of different.
Modern anime. But if you go back, there's like Lupin the Third, and Akira, and all of that type of stuff.
Like small.
You go back like One Piece and all that. Like you go way, way, way back.
Like
of
60.
course, there's like ones from the '60s, like Lupin the Third.
Yo, Lupin is fire. Oh
yeah.
my god.
So if you come into like the recent era, like when anime is at its all-time popularity, there's so many Black fans. I'm interested to even know how did this happen?
I'm gonna tell you, you know what is crazy? My nigga, shout out to my nigga Armand. He definitely showed me the way, because I was obviously, for me, I started off, I was just playing Pokemon like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, just secretly though, not telling niggas I was playing Pokemon, but I was playing Pokemon. You feel me? Like a motherfucker. Like, you feel me? Then I met this nigga. It was literally, I just moved to Virginia, and I was walking out to catch the bus on my first day, and this nigga was playing the DS on, like, he was sitting on my stairs playing his DS, and then we just started to get to talking, and this nigga introduced me, like, we started trading Pokemon and shit on the bus. This nigga introduced me to fucking Naruto and One Piece, Bleach, all types of shit, you know, and got me into it. And then after that, it was over. But I remember one crucial moment that made me like not say it out loud. There was this nigga named Michael. He used to do, he was a light-skinned dude. He used to do the hand signs in class. And he had like the headband shit. And they bullied the fuck out that nigga.
Like, oh my gosh. Got his ass roasted. Bro,
I'm talking about to the point where they was about to beat this nigga's ass. Like they was really bullying this dude. I used to sit there and be quiet as fuck. Like if I can go back, I would change that though, because that's lame as hell. But it's crazy now because I remember we couldn't even say shit back then. Like niggas really had to be quiet on that shit.
Oh no, we said shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember when I was a youngin, for Halloween, there was this kid named Lionel. Lionel was super, super cool. He was kind of a more heavy set young man. And Lionel's mom was like a big time banker. So like Lionel always had the lunch money. He always had the fire ass snacks. And he was like a real humble kid. Like he didn't get in any trouble. He didn't step out of his way. Just real cool. But one day, Halloween of 2003, I'll never forget it.
damn.
He came to school in a deluxe Yu-Gi-Oh costume with the wig. And this kid, he was a chubbier kid, and he had on the tight. Like you remember how Yugi used to wear that outfit?
Yeah, Chunky Yugimoto.
Yes, yes. And his rolls were coming out of the damn costume, and he got roasted so bad. Oh boy, he started crying, and then somebody took his hair and they were throwing it in the basketball goal.
No.
Bro,
What
it was,
kind of animal?
bro.
See?
Y'all know how DeMar DeRozan does a 360 dunk?
Y'all niggas talking about being vocal. See, I was seeing niggas get real life bullied for this shit, and I was quiet as fuck about it. I promise you, bro. You would have let me look. You remember in middle school? Did I ever say anything about Naruto one time, bro? You had no idea I watched that shit.
No,
not once.
But I did hear you say lots of things about other people's girlfriends. I definitely heard that.
Nigga.
Hell on this. But no, honestly, I don't know how that really like went apart in the Black culture. Just even for me, really, I think we started off young. We were probably just watching TV. Thought it was a cartoon like anything else, and just kept watching it. But then later, as you got older, probably about middle school, it's like, oh, that's a whole different genre. That's not like regular cartoons. It's And then there's those people who like take it too far to the point where they end up getting bullied. Like, don't get me wrong, like I've had my discussions like about it, but it's not like I was out there coming out in full costumes, doing all the hand signs and all that stuff. And
but that's the thing.
Better. I got my ass ate up for that. Like I know better than that.
Whoa.
No, fuck that.
Hard pause.
Nope. Pause. None of that.
But fuck that.
But no,
it's not fair because kids nowadays going to school with Naruto jackets, and it's fucking cool. If I went to school with Naruto jacket, I probably got my ass beat in the locker room.
You would have got flamed.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like it's always been anime fans. They've always been there. It's just like once celebrities started like endorsing it, and you started hearing like people bring up like Naruto in different versions.
Like Gogeta, like you would have never thought.
You got Meg Thee Stallion fucking cosplaying as Todoroki. That was it right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was it. Well, yeah, it's all mainstream now, but it is what it is. I'm cool. I'm glad that people are more open now. Like I'm glad that this is a shitty time to be alive, but also I always say it's a shitty, but it's always the greatest time to be alive. Mostly because we're blessed with all this technology. Niggas before we couldn't even do this shit. Like literally,
bro, you can find music at the touch of your hands. Any type of music you want, any movie genre, any books, or is at the touch of your finger. If I want to read comic books, I have websites I can read comic books for free. If I wanna see novels and read novels, you got them right here at the tip of your fingers. Like it's so much access to information, it's borderline excessive. And even it works like that with anime and manga too. Now, to where you can find any genre, anything that you like, there's probably an anime for it.
Yeah.
Like that's probably the only bad thing. Also, is like spoilers and shit. Because there's so many things. There's so many people online at once. You're bound to see a spoiler. Y'all remember when they was telling us when we were younger that Sasuke and Naruto die, and I'm still waiting for that shit. I know it's gonna happen, and I'm just waiting for it.
Nah,
Oh,
don't do that. Nah,
The bird toe. Yeah, they've been talking about that shit for a minute now.
No, they've been talking about that since we were like, I'm talking about like in middle school. Like they was like, yeah, Naruto and Sasuke are gonna die, and I'm like, why? No.
no, nobody ever
Why?
said that to me. Crazy.
Yep.
I mean, shit. When Sasuke lost his arm, I thought it was a wrap. Nigga, I was like, no, my nigga, no. Like, I can't do it. Bro. Like anybody else can go, but my nigga Sasuke cannot die. I cannot fuck with that. That's not it. That is not it, boss. I'll boycott the fuck out that show.
He said that this shit will be over. You just go to Shower and Jump and just burn down their entire studio. Viz Media,
I'm gonna be like,
burn it down.
y'all better have.
Oh hell.
Funimation, burn it
Rewrite
down.
this shit.
Maybe
I'm
Funimation.
like, y'all niggas better have a crossover with Dragon Ball Z and wish this nigga back to life because y'all got me fucked up. Because it's some bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
I mean, Funimation need all the smoke, so
Yeah.
Bro, they gave us everything. Even Afro Samurai, which
Hey,
most
look,
people are split
Afro
about.
Samurai is tough.
I just so actually Cowboy Bebop is hard as fuck too.
Yes.
I just got into
Great show.
I just got into Afro Samurai. I know I'm late as fuck, but I just got into it. It's the most fire. I love how it started off with that nigga getting his head cut off. That shit was wild as shit. Yeah, Afro Samurai.
When you finish all of Afro Samurai, watch Resurrection.
Resurrection. All right, say less.
It's the movie.
I'll bet. See, I tried to also get Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail sucked bad, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
got too much friendship is power bullshit going on.
Friendship is power.
I couldn't do it.
My Little Pony is that shit. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yo, low key, my girl, little brother be watching it. I sat in on a couple episodes. I'm like, wait, this shit kind of fire, bro.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's
my
like
baby
the
I'm saying
Powerpuff
I'm a
Girls.
brony, but I'm like, this shit kind of fire.
It is hot. But coming to a grand close today, Mr. Jaquez Crockett.
It's too far because my bad.
Say what? Mr.
I said,
Jaquez
I think that
Crockett,
Brody shit's
tell
too
them where
far.
they can find you at.
I'm laughing because you kept trying to go. He kept talking as soon as he started.
You asshole.
What?
You can't have nothing nice.
But you can find me on YouTube at KPODB Fitness. We just dropped a episode. You can find me on Instagram at KPODB Fitness as well, as long as with my other business partner. He wasn't able to make it today, but he'll be back. You can also find me on Twitch at Mystic Impact as well as YouTube as well.
All right. Mr. Chris Carter, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Cloud9 high as a bitch smoking that KK. You feel me?
Hey.
But- Now, you can find me on Instagram at Chris Carter Music _ or you can fuck around, hop on my website, chriscartermusic.com. Come check your boy out. Got a project coming, RTG, dropping November 12th. Dreams dropping October 31st. I know it's like a little backwards, but fuck with me.
Let's get it. Mr. Davon Rocks, tell us where they could find you at and get that good content.
All right. If y'all want to go ahead and check out some of these YouTube videos, got a couple different channels actually. For
Got
the
the burners.
Shit talking with
burners.
But for the sketch comedy, that's Yo Kid Mama. Got a gaming channel, Yo Kid Gamer. Got a storytime / podcast channel, which, once me, Mallow, and Justin get that going,
Hey,
that'll be nice.
that'll be nice.
What is it? It says shit talking with your crispy currently, but
I was just looking at it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on about 2 minutes ago.
we have to check that out.
Brandon. Let me see. You can search up all those things on Instagram, Facebook. I'm leaning toward TikTok, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Hey, no, look, honestly, I thought the same thing, but there's times you post, anything you post will blow up. I dropped like a 30-second clip. I come back the next day, like 400 plays. I'm like, damn.
Well, let me ask you this question. Is your body in any of those body without a shirt in any of those pictures?
No, Goofy, that's not on my TikTok.
Okay. I was just
My
about to say,
TikTok
of
is for my
course that was
music
gonna
and
blow up.
gaming.
You sound like you're describing OnlyFans. Hold on.
What?
Bro, someone in my group chat was like, yo, y'all need to make an OnlyFans. I'm closed. I'm leaving this group now.
I'm leaving this group.
What?
You can do one for fitness.
No, you really can. OnlyFans is not just for sex workers.
Oh
That's
yeah, it's for a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, coming to a grand close on this episode. Myself, the host, Mr. Kenneth Davis. You can find me at Sivad Nakatre on Instagram. That is SIVADNEKATRE. Woo, let's go. Well, we're coming to a close on episode number 7. I know it's kind of long, but hey, we had to give y'all that content after that hiatus. We will catch y'all next week. Oh yeah.
Doses.
Peace.
Oh yeah.